Three. We back, baby.
Yep.
Season 3 on the way, dog.
Yep. I just thought of it while the theme song was playing. I guess I need to update our theme song. I did that last season with some newer pictures, like the past year. I guess I have to work on that.
Yeah, so, when we post this one, it might not be...
Updated.
Yeah, it might be like the old one, which is fine. It's cool.
But come back for episode 2, and it should be updated.
if we don't procrastinate, because we are very good at doing that.
Yes, season 3. It's called Gonzalez Galyean in the dark. I don't know if they can tell it's dark or not. It's glow in the dark edition.
Because we can't turn off that fan, so it gets too cold. Yeah. So we're just gonna
use the ring light only.
Yeah, but I mean, for us it feels weird, looks weird, but for them it probably looks the exact same. So, man, I'm gonna turn my gain down. I feel like I'm like extra loud, and I have mine like turned down not as much. So, it's probably because we had Ramsey in the last episode, so I wanted him to be louder.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, shout out Ramsey.
Hey. Yeah, dude, we haven't because I haven't done anything with this since that day. Like, I put everything back up, had messed with it. So when I was trying to set it all back up, I was like, man, everything's like weird. And I remembered that our last episode we had a guest.
Yeah.
So, but
I haven't seen Ramsey in a while.
Yeah, that was probably the last time I saw him. Maybe a week after that. I don't know. Because when did we record that? It was before we left for our vacation. So
he's taking ukulele lessons from Kaylee now.
Ukulele?
So if anyone runs into Ramsey on the streets, ask him to play you a song on his ukulele, on his uke.
Tip that boy.
Yeah, then tip him. Part of me can see him doing that, like standing out somewhere with him.
I can't.
Not really, but like walking down, like I could see him being like, "Yeah, I'm gonna get my ukulele." Just like play it while he walks to a store or something.
We might. We never know. One day we might be walking down Mineola and just see him chilling there.
Yep.
But I feel like even if he's the type of guy that if he for some reason went homeless and he was like doing that, like his hair would still look like luscious.
Probably so. He'd find a way.
Still be fire.
He'd find a way.
That'd be how it is. Man, it's weird. It's weird to think that we're on season 3.
It is. Yeah.
I really feel like we started yesterday, which it was like what
really?
2 years ago now. Because this is our 3rd year.
Yeah, true.
So,
I feel like we've been doing it for a while. Also, like I don't know.
We feel like
there's been a lot of episodes. Like,
dude, we need to count because like when I post them, or like when I save them and send them to you, I'll do season 3 episode 50 or whatever, which we got to up to like 60 something, right?
Yeah, we're in the 60s, I think.
How do we do that on season 2? There's only 52 weeks in a year.
Oh no, that we were just adding them together.
Oh.
Yeah, there's like 62 in total.
Okay.
Over the past.
That ain't bad because like we started our first year
like in April. Or
something? Like a quarter way through the year, so we didn't get all 52 in there. We probably got, I guess, like 20 something.
Yeah.
But that ain't bad.
That's not bad.
Which we didn't take any breaks, like a short break in summer the first year, right?
Maybe.
I don't even know.
Maybe like just for youth camp. Maybe like those 2 weeks or something.
Yeah, it was a really short break.
Yeah.
That's what I like, that we have a winter break, but now I'm glad we have a summer break too. That summer break is really nice.
Yeah.
Just be able to like do what you got to do and cool off some because it gets so hot over here, man. Hopefully that fan's gonna help when it gets warmer. But matter of fact, I'm hot right now.
Really?
Yeah. And I'm just wearing the jacket. I ain't wearing anything under the jacket.
I am.
Well, I mean, you had to go outside, yeah. So, man. So in the break, me and Steven talked so much about what we're gonna do for season 3.
So
much. Listen, guys, we're getting old, okay? And we have lives, so doing the podcast is kind of a side gig, but we enjoy doing it, and we love all of our fans. But you gotta understand, we have a life, so sitting down and sitting down together and like actually talking about what we want to do, like what's our plans and stuff for this, can get rather difficult. Because honestly, like at this point in our lives, you know, Monday nights is like the main time I see Steven, other than like at church. But here lately, it's been so cold that when church is over, I'm like, I'm going home, dude.
Yeah.
So, and then after the podcast, whenever we get done, we normally sit and just, you know, shoot the bull.
Yeah.
With the wife.
Jesse.
Yeah. For a little bit while we save this thing, and we never really talk about what we can do or like really plan anything out. So.
Yeah, that's more like a catch up time. I feel like we like catch up a little bit here, but then like once you go in there, it's like the stuff you don't want to say on the podcast.
Like, that was the original thing when we first started the podcast. I was like, hey, dude, like I feel like we're funny, and I feel like when we're having just a normal conversation, we're not filtered. Then I feel like it's really funny. I said that's what I want our podcast to be, but then I quickly found out that we still have to filter ourselves. Not like in a bad way, like saying like. We don't cuss or anything, yeah. But like, you know, there's certain things, you know, hometown gossip and what have you and whatnot.
Yeah.
But you know, just there's always this stuff that we can't like really mention in the podcast. But some of the things are interesting to us that we just know that nobody else would really give a dang about. So
and a lot of it's more personal stuff.
Yeah.
That's one like more personal stuff.
So it's like, you know, you ain't gonna mention that crap to the world. You know?
Yeah.
So and then we have had to filter ourselves and just. You know, not doing politics and stuff like that.
Yeah, which is good. And
that's why we the number one podcast in the nation right now.
That's right. Yeah, we beat out Joe Rogan 3 weeks ago, I think.
Yeah. No, that's crazy. Even though we were on a break, like
even
still surpassed him
while we were on break. Crazy, dude.
Yeah, I'm very humble. I never thought that this little podcast in the closet would really come out of the closet like that.
Yeah. So. I think what we're trying to say is we'd like to tell you that season 3 is going to be bigger and better and everything, but we just don't know yet.
So I feel like it's already reached the climax. It's like, hey, can it get any better than that? You know, I don't know.
I don't know if it can get any better than Brother Kevin. I just don't know.
And, you know, I feel like it's not on us, you know. I feel like it can only be as good as they want it to be. So,
right.
You know, share it with your friends and, you know, and then we'll become bigger and better than we were before.
Yeah, shout out to people on YouTube. Like the YouTube views have actually gotten a lot better.
Really?
Recently, yeah.
That is nice.
So
I know they did when we were at your place, and I didn't know. They kind of dropped for a second when we came back here, but maybe they spiked back up. And but yeah, if y'all start donating, you know, maybe we can get out of here and get into a more podcast looking environment. Because as you can tell, I'm not very clean.
Another easy way is comment and tell us what you want to hear or what you want us to do or
if you want to roast us,
something realistically, or tons of people comment roasting.
Speaking of which, you know, we have a roast section that we wanted to do today. We got some people online, you know when you become as big and as famous as you are, like us obviously, you know, you're bound to get hateful remarks.
Right.
I don't know how else you'd put it. Just
hate comments. Yeah, I don't know. Trolls.
You're gonna get haters, trolls. Yeah, and you know, we got a couple, and obviously we can't read them all because we're just gonna do. We got 5 out here today that we're gonna read out, and you know, we kind of go from there. And I want to start off with this first one because I want to say shots fired is what I'm saying. So first off, this guy's username is _ spelled out, and then an underscore like the thing, and then spelled out #221. Like, I guess they're trying to get creative and want to be funny.
I guess so.
But they said, is Ryan going bald? You know, shots fired. But the fact is, that's probably true. You know, I feel like, yeah, I think that's what my hair is thinking. I feel like, you know, it's definitely thinning out. You know, it's getting there. It's just kind of runs through the family. So, but, you know, hey, the Lord provides, you know. As I'm losing it up here, I feel like it's slowly filling in down in the beard section. So, you know, God's good all the time. You know?
Amen.
Amen. Since this one's shot at you, I don't know if you wanted to read it or not. Okay,
what is this? Rough Life Living 212.
Sounds
a
like
lot of 2 and 1s.
Sounds like a
Rough Life Living.
Cars or like Rascal Flatts song.
Okay, it says, why did they replace Steven with Let's say Black Henderson.
How they spelled it wrong.
Black Henderson
I'm
from
guessing.
Workaholics.
Oh, Blake Henderson.
Okay.
Because
Not necessarily, but I think, I don't think he's bad looking.
Yeah.
He's got some really good hair, so I'll take it as a compliment.
Hey, there we go. This comment looks awfully familiar to me. Username's Carol and Buffy Team.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so why do we get fired? We were doing so good.
Yeah, so.
Yeah,
So there's some story behind that.
we had some choice words for them, obviously.
Yeah, the main thing is they just weren't holding up their end of the deal.
I would say there's no initiative. It's just kind of just lazy. You know what I mean? Like I wasn't trying to be bossy, but hey, can you go do this? Because I'm obviously busy, running the sound and stuff. And they're like, yeah, okay, when I can. I'm like, listen, we're on a time crunch. I don't got time for lollygagging and waiting around.
I know. It's like we record it.
Yeah.
And then you edit it. I post it.
Yeah.
It's like the little things we ask you to do shouldn't be that hard. You know? We pay you. We're doing mainly all the work. So
and we're losing all of our money by paying them. So
Yeah. So and we didn't make that much money off the merch. So
speaking of the merch, look at this comment. My name is Jeff with a bunch of underscores. What is it? 21?
Either 21 or 22.
My name is Jeff. So where is the season 2 merch?
Ooh.
It's funny because I want to blame you, but there's no reason or anything.
I don't think it would have been my fault.
Well, one is my wife's normally the one doing the merch.
Right. So, let's blame me.
And then here's the thing. She's about to get really busy in school, so, it might be less likely unless we go through another way.
We did have a really cool shirt planned out, though. With the big font. You don't remember? Maybe we can.
On the back or whatever.
Yeah, maybe we can rehatch that.
Do you have that anywhere? Like,
I don't know if we ever mocked it up.
I thought we did. Well, we didn't mock it up. We never mocked it up on like a T-shirt, but I thought we did like on a design thing or something.
Maybe.
I don't remember what all we did. And then here we go for the last comment. Holy Roller 420. You want to take this one?
Yeah, let's see. I had a little burp there. I can't tell what these guys actually get high on. Jesus or drugs.
Dang. Hey, that's Jesus.
I am so confused right now.
It's Jesus all the way. We
It's
just talk
Jesus
about drugs.
for sure.
Right?
We just talk
What
about the
amen,
drugs.
though, hey.
Amen.
Yeah.
It's just how we roll, guys. All right, and no pun intended on that.
Yeah. So that's just what happens when you get, so dang famous.
To get, like 95 views on YouTube, it comes with a price.
Yeah.
And it's a price we're willing to pay.
Yep.
And obviously we took it like champs.
We did.
Because I feel like a lot of times people get famous and they get all these hate comments and they're like, dang, and like really beats them down. It ain't beating me down.
Sometimes you walk up on a stage and slap the person who made the joke.
Hey, that's what you gotta do.
It happens.
You gotta Will Smith them, Will Smith and Wesson them.
Smith and Wesson. Oh man.
I feel like we can't make a shirt out of that.
Will Smith and Wesson.
Yeah.
I don't know why not.
I was just have like a gun on it, and sometimes like depending on like where you're at in America, some people might get offended by that.
People wear all types of crap on their shirts.
That's true. We do live in Texas, so it's gonna be alright.
I saw a dude. I might have already told you about this one time. There's a dude that came in the feed store one time, and he had a naked woman tattooed on him. I'm just like,
Really?
I don't get how that's legal.
I don't understand that either because I've seen like that or like cuss words or like so when we were in Iceland, there was a shirt that had the F word on it. They sold it in like a lot of like
Stores or merch shops or whatever you call them.
I mean merch shop, but souvenir shops.
Souvenir shops, yeah.
And like one was for like not their national park, but it was like it was a waterfall that everybody goes to, and like it had it at that souvenir shop. I was like, dang, because I feel like. I mean, I guess a tattoo can be whatever because your body, your choice. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And but like a shirt to be like wearing a shirt, I don't think that's good because like I guess really with tattoos also like you should just be aware of what you're getting and where you're getting it because there's kids in the world, man.
That's what my thing is. The kids, yeah, like
yeah, I need to see that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what the rules are with nudity, like public nudity. Like, can you be out and open like at a park? Like reading a Playboy magazine, I'm pretty sure like the cops, but hey, you should probably put that up.
Probably definitely at a park, you're a little suspicious.
At a park, yeah, probably so.
Yeah.
Also, magazines aren't really around anymore, but
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know what the rules are. There's so many I don't know.
in certain places you'd probably have to cover it up. Like, sorry, we're gonna ask you to put a long sleeve shirt on or put your jacket on or something. Like,
Yeah. At least I don't know if they're forcefully can do anything, but
look at,
one, I think if someone walked into your place of business and they had that and you didn't feel comfortable with it, especially for your customers, I think you can politely ask them to leave, and if they didn't, you had the right to refuse service to anyone
yeah,
as a business, and I think at that point you can, and if they still don't, then obviously get the law involved. But other than that, I don't know, I don't know what the rules are and stuff.
yeah, just interesting.
Yeah. Man,
How do we get there?
I don't know, man.
I don't know.
I can't
no
remember.
idea.
Maybe we
Oh,
do
well.
drugs. I don't know.
Maybe there was a little drug taking before this.
What's in this hot chocolate, dude?
I don't know. Who made this?
I don't think that's mint. I think it was something else green.
Yeah, this is mint hot chocolate for y'all that don't know. It's really good.
Mine's French vanilla. So, yeah, we took a long break. I don't know what you did in your break. Me, I went on vacation. I went to the place I've always wanted to go, Iceland. And it's so fun, especially before I went. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to Iceland. And people are like, why?
Mm-hmm.
And even on the plane, there was this lady sitting beside me, and she was from Boston, right? Because we had a flight to Boston from Florida.
Boston.
And then we're landing in Boston, and that's a bad Boston.
Boston.
And I talked to her, and she was like, I was like, so you from Boston? I knew she was from Boston from the way she was talking, but strike up conversation.
From Boston on it.
And she's like, yeah. And then she's like, where are you going? I don't think she even asked me, but if I lived in Boston, but she's like, where are you going? I said Iceland. She's like, okay, nice. If I can ask, why Iceland? And I told her, I always want to go. Oh, okay, that's an interesting choice. But everybody thinks it's super cold, which the statement that some people know is that Greenland is actually ice and Iceland is actually green is to an extent true. I feel like Greenland is pretty much ice year round. Iceland is a lot of ice, especially in the time we went. I mean, it was snow everywhere. I think they just got their first snow a couple weeks before. But so there was a lot of ice, and literally sidewalks were ice everywhere. So we had to when we were walking, I just did the whole shuffle instead of walk because I knew it was gonna fall. And surprisingly, throughout the whole week, I never fell once. We were at one of the geysers, and I told Jesse, hey, we haven't even fallen once. It was the second to last day. So now you probably jinxed us.
Probably.
10 minutes later, she's walking down some, whoop, falls. But don't you worry, dude. I caught her. Yeah.
There we go. Hey.
She was halfway to the ground, about to hit the ground. Probably would have got a concussion. Not really. But, and then I freaking clicked something the other day by accident and put this notification crap on here. Anyways, I caught her right before. I always joked. I said it could have been really cool because it was at the geyser. And I caught her one hand, and then the geyser in the background. So, it might have. I didn't see it, but
it probably didn't.
It was really cool. Nah, probably not. But and it only snowed on us one day. But I was telling Kathleen last night. I was like, the snowflakes, dude, there were freaking snowballs. Those joints are huge. I mean, they weren't really that big, but they're some heavy flakes. Faux sure. And
faux sure.
Yeah.
Faux sure.
Faux show is what I meant to say, but I said sure.
Faux sure.
I try to be very clear in my words. So, but I'm not gonna go into a whole lot of detail about the trip. But it was a lot of fun. It was cold, but it wasn't as cold. I said it was last week here in Texas.
Yeah, boo.
Yeah, that was really cold. But we were layered up, so it really wasn't bad. There's only 2 days I felt kind of cold, and it was only for an hour or two. But for the most part, we're either inside or we're at a lagoon where the water is hot. And we pretty much got to do everything we wanted except for an ice cave. We what?
In the summertime when the weather is hot. That's what I was thinking when you said that. When the water is hot.
No, but we were supposed to see an ice cave. We didn't get to do that because I got too foggy, so they said we couldn't. So we just did snowmobiles, and then we flipped. And it landed on Jesse's leg, voice crack, And she was like, I was like, are you okay? She's like, I'm good. All right. So we lifted it up and got her out. Snow's like 3 feet deep. Super, super deep. Super soft, though. And then we kept on going. So it kind of ruined the whole snowmobiling. And am I saying snowmobiling or snowboarding? Snowmobiling. Okay. Just making sure. I keep on getting them opposite. So we did that. And then, like, one of the main things to go to Iceland for was the Northern Lights. I didn't personally think we were going to see it because it was so cloudy the whole time we were there. But day 2, we saw them. It was kind of hard to see. We saw them. And then one day we had a tour to actually see them. And that's literally a hit or miss. Like, you pay for the tour and you'll get a refund, or you get to go the next night if you don't see them. But
that's cool.
Literally, at the whole week that we were there, the best night, the night they were most vibrant was that night. Like, we were walking to the boat, and Jesse said, "Hey, I think that's them right there." And I looked, oh yeah, it is. Then we got on the boat, got a little more vibrant, and then we got on the boat and went maybe like an hour, not an hour, but we went a little ways from the city where you can really see a lot of the city lights, and then it really popped. So that was really a highlight. So we got, that was like. That's like a bucket list thing. Yeah. So
I mean, seeing the Northern Lights is a bucket list thing, I feel like.
Yeah.
Just in general.
So I told Justin, like, now we've done like 2 things on most people's bucket list.
Go to Iceland.
Actually, Iceland is probably on some people's bucket list because like it is like a #1 vacation spot. But I was gonna say skydiving.
Oh yeah.
And then Northern Lights. So
fun.
Because most people haven't done both of those things. So this guy, he's doing skydiving though, as well.
Faux sure. What did I do over the week? Oh, I mean, I guess.
Over the break.
We had the Christmas party. Because y'all didn't go to
Man,
Christmas
I was
party.
so upset about that.
Lame.
Yeah, I know. I wanted to go, but
Christmas
that
party.
was the day we left.
Yep, the Christmas party of the year, bro. It was pretty good. It was a fun time. We had some chicken spaghetti, played the gift game, but we played it different this time. Instead of just like going up there and grabbing something on a number, we had it where you had to roll a dice, and like every number, the dice it was like a different rule. Like you either have to like pass it to somebody, swap with somebody, make 2 other people swap, and you just go around the circle.
You come up with that, or you just found it like online or something?
Oops, sorry, we found it online. I found it online. I don't know who the other person is. I found it online.
You do that.
Dude. I didn't make it up. I found it.
Give credit where credit's due.
That's right. Dang straight. Yeah, and then Tommy brought like this thing where it's like his computer. He hooked it up to my TV.
Yeah.
And we were able to play like games over it, like trivia games and like Pictionary games and like all different types of games. So it was fun.
Like a HDMI to Type C, I guess.
I guess so.
Or whatever type of computer he has. Huh.
Yeah, and then other than that, all that bad weather. Trash.
Also, back to my trip, but did I tell you I barely made it on the plane?
No.
In Iceland?
No.
So you know how like when we went to California, you and Matthew, you get like checked by the dude, and he was like very thorough.
Yeah, bro was
Well, so I went through and we had not a check bag. I guess it was kind of like a check bag, but like an over carry bag or whatever it's called.
Mm-hmm.
And it came with our ticket, so we're like, okay, cool. Well, we had our overnight bag in it, so like shampoo and stuff like that in the bag. I send it through, and this is on the way home, right? Mind you, on the way home. We already got this bag to Iceland with no problem. So we're leaving Iceland, go through the thing, and the lady, I noticed she's looking at the bag. And she's like, hey, this your bag? I'm like, yeah. All right. I had to unlock it because there's a lock on it. She checks it out, and she sees all the liquid. And then she's like, is this just for you? I was like, no, my wife's with me. She's like, okay, so it's 2 of y'all. I was like, yeah. She's like, okay, then you're fine. You're good to go. Cool. We'll get through. And, after you get to the security, you're good to go.
Usually.
You just wait for your thing, right? Yeah. Then they have like this. Dude, their airport's pretty nice. There's like literally a shopping mall in this joint. Like, they had different restaurants, a place for like lotions and whatnot, purses and whatnot. They had a convenience store to get things. I'm like, why? Like, it doesn't make sense why you would. It's like groceries. Like, you can straight up get frozen meat. Like a steak. I don't know. I would imagine it would thaw out by the time you get wherever you're
going.
Anyways, so we're like, it's about lunchtime. Let's get some lunch. And so we're walking around trying to find lunch. And I'm listening to the intercom, dude, just, nonchalantly, just kind of hearing it. And, they speak Icelandic, but when they speak English, it just has an accent. And I'm like, Jesse, I think they just called my name. Sound like they said Ryan Gonzalez. No, it's not. They didn't call your name. You're good. I'm like, okay. So now I'm like really trying to listen, and they do it every like 2 minutes, and they'll say someone's name. Hey, go to this place, go to that place, and so they're running through the names. Didn't call my name, and then we're okay. Let's go eat. So we went into a restaurant, and I'm like kind of worried because I can't hear it anymore. And then I think I hear him say something. I'm like, I wonder if that's my name or not. So I get my food as soon as I can. I go out to the food court so I can hear everything. I'm eating. And we're sitting there, and then Jessie finally comes out, and they call my name again. And she's like, I think that was your name. I'm like, oh, crap, it was. And they're like, go to the service desk. I've never been in this place, this airport.
Yeah, you gotta find it.
So I'm trying to find it. I go ask this flight attendant, and she's like, there's two. There's one over here where you have to kind of leave or something. Like, go through security again, basically. I was like, what? So I don't have any of my bags either. I let Jessie have all of them. Found this other security desk or service desk. She's like, yeah, you need to go over here. So I'm trying to figure it out. Finally, I figured it out. You had to go through this, like, second security where they go through your passport again. And I leave Jessie, and I try to go through it and let me through. And then I see the service desk right there. And I was like, oh, hey, blah, blah, and they're, oh, yeah, we got to check your bags. We need another security check. Is this all your stuff? I was like, no, my wife has all my bags. Like, all right, sit down. Sat down. Jessie came through, gave me my stuff. And I was like, I already figured it had them in the white bag, I would assume, because they already checked it once. So I got all my stuff, had to wait again. Jessie goes to get on the plane. We're supposed to leave at 4. And it's 3:20, and they're like doing final boarding for our flight for some reason. And then the lady finally calls me in. She's like, all right, puts me in this room. And she's talking to me in like accent. She's going through all my stuff, but I have to open everything. I have to open the bag, open the zippers, take out the shoes, anything that has a zipper. I had to take an iPad. We brought an iPad, we never used it, and I had to take it out of the case. I was like, nervous trying to take it out, and I could not pop it out. Finally, I did, and she just did a bunch of sampled like around my waist, my ankles, like with this like I don't know DNA thing. And then she checked me like, all right, you're good to go. And then I'm like rushing to get down there, and Jessie's like, are you almost done? They're about to leave. And I get over there, and she's like, well, they're not going to leave you. They have to wait for you, apparently. But get over there, and we're the last ones on the plane. Then we land in Boston again, heading home, and we're supposed to have another flight from Boston to Florida. We land, and we're like, nothing else can go wrong. We're good to go. Jessie's like, you probably jinxed us. She looks at her phone. Our flight from Boston to Florida got canceled. Like, what the heck?
Dang.
So and also, the Boston airport, where the international flights are, is at one side of the airport, where other flights from Spirit are on the other side of the airport. And I think you might be able to take a cab, but you had to pay. So we walked the whole airport, all the way over there to go to Iceland, and then all the way back to come back. Walked all the way over there. The Spirit line's huge because everybody's having canceled flights. And I guess it was everywhere going to Florida because there's a big storm coming up. And finally, all right, give us a refund. And then we booked another flight from American Airlines. And this is 5 o'clock. Or 6 o'clock, I guess, p.m. on whatever day it is. We booked a flight for 5 a.m. the next day. Right now, do we just stay the night at the airport, or what are we going to do? Talk to my dad. He gets us a hotel. Hotel people take us over to the hotel. We order Taco Bell. for the Uber or whatever, get it. That was a good meal. Went to bed at 9, woke up at 2 a.m. Got to the airport at 2:30 with an Uber. First time I ever ridden an Uber. And then made it on our flight, and it was a direct flight to Dallas. And then landed at like 10 a.m. So, and then we barely got there. But I was like, oh, it was so stressful.
Yeah,
but it was weird when and that was not another thing. Whenever we left, when we got on the plane from Boston to Dallas, they did another check on me, but it wasn't on my bag. It was just like a random check. Or they said, hey, there's something in your pocket. I said, no. So, can I check you? I'm like, yeah. He's like, turn around. So, all right. And he did a thorough check. Man, what is up with this? Let me come back home. But anyways, yeah. So, I made it home. I'm here. I'm alive.
Yeah, good. This makes for a good story afterwards, though, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, it's one of those things is like, you're stressed out, freaking out, and then once it's done, you're like, hey, this is kind of cool.
It's kind of funny.
It's another little story. So, there's a bunch of things that happen that I feel like were good stories. For the most part, everything kind of worked out. Whereas one time, our bus, they kept on skipping our bus stop. So finally, we're like, hey, just drop us off here. So we walked like 8 blocks to where our car was in the middle of the street. Which I think I was saying that last night. I said any other country, any other place, probably would have been sketched out. Wouldn't have done it. It would have been really dangerous. But it was so safe there.
Really?
We were walking. You pass people. You're like, oh, you're not gonna mug me. You're pretty cool. I really like. I didn't feel like that threatened by anybody.
That's
Everybody's
good.
pretty nice. So, but yeah, we walked like 8 blocks, found our car, and we're good to go.
That's good. I felt threatened by the people in Nashville.
Yeah, freaking Americans, man.
Freaking Americans. And like, I would say like 98% of them are drunk.
Yeah.
Down in Nashville. And it's like, dude, just leave me alone.
Well, when we landed in Boston, we had to walk a little bit outside. And, no, we were at our airport. I mean, not airport, our hotel. There's like emergency vehicles all night going. And it was like, I don't know, Boston, I don't think it's a super safe place.
Probably not. I don't think so.
Yeah. But, and then when we landed in Dallas, we had to like walk outside.
Yeah, Dallas ain't safe either.
I don't like Dallas.
Screw Dallas.
Yeah. I can say that as a Texan. I think as a Texas person, you can say that.
Yeah.
And everybody probably going to agree with you.
Yeah. We're not. You can't get canceled if you're from Texas.
Yeah. That's true. That's true. But yeah. Oh, my ear's already getting hot.
Yeah. Well, I don't guess I had an eventful break as you did.
It's probably well. Last year you went skiing and I didn't do anything. So.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That means next year.
It's on me again.
No, we're just gonna both go somewhere.
Oh, we're both gonna go skiing.
But Jessie, I think, wants to go skiing. I want to go snowboarding. She's like, so we need to go. I said, but you don't know how to do it yet. And I've only snowboarded once a long time ago, but I think I could probably pick it up again. And she's like, yeah. She's like, I should have went last year when Steven went. That way I had someone to learn with. She's like, Steven probably going to need to learn again. So I can learn with him.
Yeah, probably so.
Shots fired.
Yeah, a little bit.
So.
Yeah, probably so. I feel like I take the things super easy, so I'm sure I'll just fall all over again.
Yeah, I feel like I'm going to fall for like a little bit, but I think I'll be able to pick it up. When I learned how to snowboard, it took me like, they taught us in like 4 hours, and then after that, I was good to go. And then the next day, went back to do it, and I was way worse. I don't know what it was. But, dude, you start going down a hill, you catch some speed, I get real scared.
Yeah, me too.
I'm like, I got to stop, I got to slow down.
The pizza thing the whole time. Just like, stop, please.
That's how you stop like this?
Yeah. This is like how you go. And
So
then,
it's a V to go and pizza?
yeah, they call it fries and pizza is what they call it. Because, like, a carton, like a little carton of fries, the fries kind of go this, you know? Out of it. Yeah, photogenically, that's what happened.
I don't know if I should ski the next time I go or snowboard. I feel like I'd rather snowboard. I feel like you're a snowboard looking dude.
That's what Tim told me.
You're kind of like a Shaun White looking. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
because of the hair, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. And the beanie right now.
And the beanie.
Come on, Mountain Dew, baby.
Yep.
Yeah, next time. For
That's
sure.
what Tim kept telling me with his deep old voice. You should just snowboard. I'm like, alright.
Yes, sir.
Next time you go, just snowboard. Alright, Tom. I'm Tim. I had Katie, though. I learned with
She
Katie.
was learning that.
Yeah. Katie's going to remember it, though.
You think?
Oh, yeah. She got a lot better at it than I did. So I'm sure she'll just, like, next year.
A natural.
Or whenever. I guess next year. I guess this would have been next year.
Yeah.
So, I mean, she's going to have 2 years off also. Maybe.
You know, next year, she'll be a Mitchell. She'll be a Russ,
Yep.
whatever she is. I don't know.
Yep. And she'll be part of the family.
Part of the fam.
Because I think that was like, I think there was something there. Like she almost wasn't allowed to go. I think because
Really?
Yeah, because they
I
weren't
feel like they
married
don't
yet.
really care anymore. I feel like they just let them. Just depends.
I don't think it was Scotty and Yolanda.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
it was Tom's parents.
I guess it makes sense. That's how my mom was too for a long time. I think now she's like, maybe if they go, it'll make them want to get married more or something. I don't know. But
Yeah.
dang. Okay. I don't know if that's local news or not.
I mean, I guess.
Okay.
We gonna hop into these sections.
Yes.
We'll just start with this one.
Yeah. I don't have anything really. Well,
I don't know if I do either.
This one's like really old because this actually happened like the week before we did the one with Ramsey, and we normally don't do work stories and stuff with guests. But I went to this guy's house and they had this big old billboard basically, but like not super tall, but it was huge in his front yard, and it's It said intense prayer and then intense Bible studies. And it was the intense that really got me, looking. I need to show you the picture at some point, but it's all highlighted and whatnot. It's like, call this number or go to the church for intense prayer. For an intense Bible study. I'm like, golly. Sounds
Did you call the number?
No.
Do you want prayer or not? Who is this?
Oh, man. I was trying to come up with something. I couldn't think of nothing.
It's pretty intense, though.
Yeah.
I guess.
I don't know. I should have. I can drop by it again. That's what I'll do. I'll drop by it. I'll give you the number.
I'll give the number to someone else.
Just keep
Someone who
sharing
needs
it.
some intense prayer.
Hey, your life's looking a little rough. Here, call this number for
was it?
intense prayer. Intense prayer now.
Yeah.
But seems like a cool guy.
Good.
You
I
did
guess-
have one?
No, I guess I don't. Other than
Dang.
that when it was cold, I got a couple days off. That was nice.
Yeah. You
Well,
got more
icy.
days off than me.
Yeah.
I got 1 day off, but still, it was nice.
It was nice. Because I got Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday off. I told my mom that felt more like quarantine than quarantine did. Because during quarantine,
yeah.
I had to go to work. And those 3 days, I literally couldn't leave the place. I could see how someone could drive. It could drive someone crazy.
Yeah, I would get bored. I mean, for us, we went to my parents and sled for a little bit, but it was only it was for like an hour or two maybe.
Mm-hmm.
So and then went back home. But yeah, no, if it's gonna be that cold, we need more snow than that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For me to feel like doing something. But
Yeah. Next year, if there's weather like that coming, Justin's probably gonna tell everyone just bring a sleeping bag. Just bring a sleeping bag. We'll just stay up here. That way, if we get iced in, we're up here.
is it cold in there?
Surprise
Like, do y'all
break
have
is
like a heating system in there? There is. Okay, that's nice.
Yeah, I think Justin said that. I mean, it was cold though. So that day that he was up there, I think inside the store was 50.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Hey.
so I mean, it's not horrible, but
And compared
especially when it was
to 15.
It was 15 outside. So
Yeah, I'd take that all day.
today, I was like, man, it's kind of hot in here, because we left the heater on and it got to 50 something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I looked up there on our thermostat and it was 80 degrees in the store. I'm like, God bless.
It's
I
really
turned that
only
thing off.
cold if you're outside and getting rained on or whatever.
Yeah.
Other than that, it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, if you're working, it's really not cold at all.
Yeah. Yeah, you're staying busy, getting the
Yeah.
body moving. But yeah.
Next,
Yes, on to
entertainment. I thought there's gonna be a lack of entertainment.
why? Well, I
Because I
guess,
feel like you probably didn't watch a lot because you've been in Iceland.
yeah, but I did on the plane.
Oh yeah, you told me you did watch a few.
Yeah,
movies.
I was watching a show, but I haven't finished it. So, I was kind of invested, but now I'm not. It's just hard to watch because
happens.
it was in French. But the show I am going to mention was a movie, and I watched it. It was in Spanish, but I watched it with English dubbed, and it's called Society of Snow, which I guess is a big time movie now. But it was good. It was based on a true story, but it was a really good movie, and for me to say it's a good movie, and I was very invested in it, even having to because it messes me up if the lips aren't right. You know what I mean? And so if the language is different, it really messed me up. But it was pretty good as far as the dubness,
very
whatever
good.
went. So, and I was really invested. So I think it had been a really good movie. If I really understood Spanish, I bet I would have liked it more.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I watched a lot during those days because I was stuck at home.
yeah, but was it all Christmas stuff or?
What? No.
No.
This was just last week.
Well, we had our Christmas stuff out until last week. So.
No. No, I watched Ted, the movie.
Oh yeah.
And then I watched the first episode of the show, even though I haven't seen the second movie. It was pretty funny. I started watching One Piece. I told you I watched the live action.
Oh
One
yeah,
Piece.
yeah.
It's it's based on the anime, but actually, I don't know. The live action got me, so I started the anime, and I'm watching it dubbed, obviously.
Oh yeah.
And I'm the first season is 61 episodes. The anime,
Golly, but how
Yeah.
long are they?
it's 22.
So at least they're short episodes. That
Yeah.
helps it a little bit.
I'm halfway through it, season 1, I think. But dude, I don't know how long I'm gonna, because the show's still going on. It started in 1999.
Dang,
And
it's
they're
like
still-
SpongeBob, dude.
It's like SpongeBob.
And that when SpongeBob started?
Yeah,
99?
1999.
Yeah.
Yeah, So I don't know. I'm thinking about just like watching up to where the live action left off.
Mm-hmm.
That way, when the next season of the live action comes out, like I'll still be surprised by everything that happens. I'm like, hey, I didn't know any of this.
No, you don't have to get too invested in the other show.
Yeah, because like if I get
It's a
too
big
invested in
commitment.
that, yeah, then like there's like there's my life like from now on. So, yeah.
How many seasons are there?
I don't know.
Probably every bit of 20.
Yeah, 20 something probably. I mean, almost like The Simpsons, I would assume.
How many seasons are SpongeBob? 21?
SpongeBob's like literally only on. No, because they would take breaks. I think it's only like season like 14 or 15.
Mm-hmm.
There was a couple years there where like they didn't put very much out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Anime.
Yeah, that's a big commitment, man. I couldn't do it.
It's different for sure.
Yeah. But I mean, Teen Titans is like half anime.
It's like anime inspired. So is
Yeah.
Avatar.
Yeah. You can tell like the facial expressions.
Yeah.
I think that's why both those shows, one reason, did so good.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. You
They're
can definitely see where
animated.
they like draw inspiration from all that.
Mm-hmm.
And Avatar is supposed to be coming out soon. Their live action Avatar.
Oh, really?
It's like,
I didn't know.
please be better than the movie. I mean, it can't be hard to beat the movie, but
Jesse told me something about them redoing Wizards of Waverly Place
oh my gosh, yes.
with the same people.
Justin. The guy who played Justin, he's like the main guy.
The Hallow app guy.
Is
he was
is
also
he
one
for
that
Halo
was
too?
on the Hallow app.
Yeah, he's gonna be on there, and then I think they said Selena is supposed to be in like the first episode, kind of like to kickstart it.
They always use like one of the almost kind of main characters, and then have the main characters in like an episode or so, just so everybody's like invested, and then
Mhm.
take them out and put the new people.
Yeah,
What's it going to be called?
I don't know if they've announced the show. It's a name, but they said that it's like Justin, his wife, his kids, and then like I think it's like the story is like a wizard's gonna show up to his house like needing training, and I don't think I finished the show, but I think Justin gave up his powers.
He gave it his power, so Alex can be the wizard, but then he became the Grand Master or whatever. He became like the main wizard, so they both got powers, and Max didn't get nothing. But he was like stupid, so he didn't really care. Basically,
Okay.
dude, how do I know this?
I don't think I finished the show. I don't know if I have. To be honest.
The last one's a movie.
Yeah, Alex versus Alex.
Is it? What's it called?
Yeah, I never saw it. Anyways,
Yeah, but that's what happens.
apparently he's supposed to come out like out of retirement to help this kid. So I don't know what Selena's doing there, but the wife isn't even being played by the chick from Good Luck Charlie. I'm like, what's the deal here? I mean, that was his girlfriend, wasn't it?
From Good Luck Charlie.
Yeah, Juliet. She was the vampire.
Oh, he got married. I thought he got married to Harper.
What? Okay, I might have to put One Piece on pause and watch Wizards of Waverly Place
Who?
because
Who's his wife though? Then in it,
I don't know, some chick I didn't know.
but there's not any trailers or nothing yet, is there?
No, they just announced it. Yeah.
Dude, I can't remember, but I feel like I know what you're talking about. She was the vamp. That was Bridget Mendler.
Yeah.
And now it's starting to make sense. Like I'm starting to remember.
And then she got her own show.
It's
with
weird
Will
when
Charlie.
like someone has their own show, but they're in another show. Because you
Yeah.
don't realize because they weren't famous yet.
They usually start off as like a side character and get their own show. That's what
Yeah.
she did. Because she started off in Woods Waverly Place and then got Good Luck Charlie.
Did Alex marry Mason?
I hope so. I don't know.
Werewolf? I think.
I would hope
There's
so.
two different people. I think there's a werewolf and a vampire. It's like Twilight all over again. Or like a werewolf and a human or something. I don't know.
I hope she ended up with Mason.
It's kind of cool.
Maybe I should at least just watch the last season. I should start from where they changed the theme song. Because that's when it got fired, remember?
Oh, and it was the same thing song, but
Yeah.
they got like
They got a
remix.
remix. It's not what it seems. They don't know. Yeah.
Dude, starting season off 3 good.
Yeah, for
With
real.
some songs.
Wizards of Waverly Place theme song always went hard, though.
Yeah.
She's like dang near rapping in that song.
Yeah. Trying to fix this thing. Okay.
But
yeah.
I think the thing is, I think it's going to go straight to Disney Channel, though. I don't think it's a Disney Plus thing. So that kind of scares me. I'm like, because I don't know if anything from Disney Channel has been good in the past like 10 years.
Pretty dry.
And even Disney Plus is like sometimes just like, guys, what are we doing? I don't understand. Apparently the Percy Jackson show is really good.
Really? So I never wanted to watch Percy Jackson, but Jessie like really liked it growing up, so I watched it with her. And it was pretty good. The movies were.
I've never seen them.
So I don't know if the show's good. That's good.
Yeah. We can go with some music.
Yeah. I'm about to fall asleep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Hey. Let's go. I didn't add like a whole lot, but old Forrest Frank, he been releasing stuff.
Oh my gosh. Does he ever stop?
Nah. He has one called Good Day.
Yeah.
Hey, man, if there's ever a song that sounds like Forrest Frank's song.
It's that one.
Gonna be a good day. Good day.
It's gonna be a good day.
Yeah.
Or the Hallelujah one, the one he always like the week for that. I just want to say Hallelujah.
Dude, that one came out when we were in Iceland. But that one I like that one more than Good Day actually.
I like that one too. Music. I didn't like Ariana Grande's new song. I was kind of disappointed.
You listen to Aha's stuff? Those 2 songs he came out with like 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, I think one of them was okay.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
don't know which one it was.
I don't either. They have them both downloaded though.
There's an artist I listen to. She's like, I don't know, like alternative and rock, I guess. Her name's like Yannicka. I don't know if I've mentioned her on there before. Yannicka. She has a song called Predator that came out. It's pretty cool.
I feel like you might have mentioned that before.
What?
Predator, maybe?
The song just came
Were you
out.
just now saying this? Oh.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm thinking of the movie Predator.
Anyways, it sounds really cool, and like when I listen to it, I'm like, dude, I could see this being in the next like Spider-Verse movie for Prowler, Miles Prowler. I'm like, dude. But they always go like full like original soundtracks, which I actually appreciate. Like when a movie does like a full original soundtrack, like it's
because nobody ever does it anymore.
like, so I'm like,
that's how I remember movies.
Yeah. So like, I would like it if this song was in that movie, but also like, y'all always kind of make y'all's own music, and I appreciate it. So, do your own thing. That's what Miles said, anyways. I'm gonna do my own thing.
I'm gonna do my own thing. It's like so let's see. Both Into the Spider-Verse. A lot of the Fast and Furious is all pretty original most of the time.
Yeah, they usually have like one song that's original at least.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle always had like
Shell Shocked.
at least one song.
Oh, so good.
Yeah, when a song comes out with a movie, even if it's not like a whole soundtrack, but at least like the credits is of it, whatever, it's always so good. It's always a banger.
Yeah.
Dude, freaking Suicide Squad might not have been a great movie, but that album was some heat, dude.
Yeah, dude.
I miss that.
21 Pilots and Kevin Gates and is it?
Imagine Dragons.
Yeah.
Logic's in it. Lil Wayne.
Ty Dolla $ign.
Ty Dolla $ign. Everybody up in there.
Yeah, someone else does the Bohemian Rhapsody song in that movie too.
Oh, really?
Right? Yeah.
Like they remixed it or something?
I think someone else just sang it. Or maybe they just played the actual one. I don't know.
I think it was the actual one,
Was it
the original.
By Queen.
Mamma mia,
The trailers for that movie are also elite. Like some of the best trailers I've ever seen.
and then the movie is like,
Yeah, well, I didn't know this. Cole told me this fact.
I need a gangster to love me better.
That is Kevin Gates, isn't it?
Was that Kevin Gates?
Is he the rapper in that one?
He might be. I didn't even know who Kevin Gates was at that point, though.
Who is that? Is that Kalani or something?
It was Savannah that just texted back, though.
Anyways, Cole told me that during the Suicide Squad with DC, like there always is, there's always like conflicts with Warner Brothers and DC, like not doing stuff. But apparently, the people who edited the trailers for the movie, they officially hired to edit the movie. Like that movie is like edited and everything by a trailer company.
Suicide Squad was?
Yeah.
Oh, then that's pretty good.
That's what Cole told me. I was like, that's wild. What you got?
Gangster. What'd you say?
Isn't it Kevin Gates and Kalani or something?
Yeah, it just says Kalani.
Is she the only one that sings it?
But it says know better right after, and that's Kevin Gates.
You should have known when it comes to the dough. I'm gonna get it.
I didn't even know what he said, but now I do. Actually, I probably.
You should know better.
Yeah, I gotta. See, when I downloaded this, I had the clean version because this one like.
No better.
Oh, Panic at the Disco did Bohemian Rhapsody.
Panic at the Disco. Yeah.
And then
Even the new Suicide Squad, their song was like called like Rain, the Rain or something. That
oh,
song goes
with the
hard.
grandson.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that song goes hard too.
that was a good one. I like grandson actually. Not
Mhm.
bad. But yeah, man, those. I wish they still did that crap.
Yeah, the
I'd
past
like
two.
more often.
I was thinking the other day because they were talking about how Venom 3 is filming now, I think.
Ooh.
So I'm like, that probably means we're gonna get a new Eminem song because he did a song for both of those.
Did he for both?
Mhm.
I knew you had
Venom.
Venom.
Venom. And then the second one was called like what was it? Because it had Skylar Grey in it.
The song with the first one was like Gangster. It said Skylar Grey like wrote. Yeah.
Oh really?
There's like a couple people that wrote it, but it said that.
I can't think of the name of the song. Well, I can picture the picture. It's like Venom's teeth with like the title in it.
Hmm.
It's good though.
Interesting.
Yeah.
What about Deadpool 3? When is that coming out?
This year.
This year? They should be close to getting done shooting it, huh?
Yeah. I think they are. They said the first trailer is supposed to drop with the Super Bowl.
Dang.
Yeah.
That's one thing, like, I football's alright, but, like, I know you don't love football, but I also know that Super Bowl's still kind of like one of your nights, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But at this point, in this, like, time and generation, you don't necessarily have to watch Super Bowl anymore. It just kind of,
Yeah,
like,
I
comes
was
out. You just know.
Yeah. I always just watch it with the trailers, like on my computer,
Yeah.
so I can react to them. But still, yeah, it's a good night. There's always a lot of good trailers coming out.
Yeah.
Super Bowl night. I just hope we get at least one shot of Wolverine in the mask in that trailer.
Probably the very
Probably
end.
the very end. Just like turn around, like, where's the mask? Oh, please, God, please.
Probably dropping the F-bomb. First one in the commercial ever.
For real. Deadpool would be the one to do it.
Yeah. That'd be the one. On to?
Is there more? Oh.
Reflect.
I guess I can reflect on forgetting this was the segment.
Yeah, dude.
What the heck?
So, like, I don't have anything to reflect and deflect on, but I really feel like I have something. Like, I
Yeah.
said something.
I don't know.
Whatever it was, guys, I apologize. And, yeah.
We can reflect and deflect on not having a vision for season 3 yet.
Yeah, and reflect and deflect on the fact that we're... last week was supposed to be the first
Oh,
podcast
yeah.
coming out for y'all, but, again,
Yeah,
it was
the weather,
freezing
yeah.
cold, okay? And,
Roads were icy.
we weren't about to do that crap. No
No.
way.
Yeah. All right.
It means you probably don't have anything for heck no's then.
Oh, yeah.
Heck nah.
I'm forgetting all about our
Hey
different
man,
segments.
do you make a movie and not make a banger soundtrack with it?
Heck nah. Heck nah.
Dude,
Oh, you
start
got-
making some banger
You
soundtrack.
got to put some soundtracks out with your movies, people. You have to. Half the actors in these movies now are also singers, so like you don't have.
Yeah, you
You
know,
don't-
there's no lack of talent there.
Yeah, so like what the heck?
And TikTok's a thing. There's like a lot of people famous on TikTok now.
Yeah, AI. I mean, we can do something.
Right? Y'all just getting lazy.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all the exact reason we fired Carol and Buffy.
Buffy.
I
Got
can't
the
even
name.
remember his name no more.
Yeah. Let's see what else happened here. I feel like there's something with the airport, which is a heck no to, but
There, put
I guess they were just being safe.
Oh yeah. Do you get too thorough? at the
Heck
airport?
nah.
Mm-mm.
Heck nah.
Listen,
No.
I understand you trying to do your job, but
Yeah.
but you know,
But yeah.
stay out of my business.
That's right.
Do your job and stay out of my business,
Absolutely.
dude. That's quotes right there.
Do your job and stay out of my business.
Because you know it's like some wordplay there. That's all I got.
Yeah, I guess that's all I got.
What episode is this? Like overall, the big picture.
I don't know. I'd have to go back and look.
Let me dude, I'm still playing that song right now. My bad.
Gangsta?
You know, the other one with Kevin Gates.
No
I
better.
was trying to watch Dude Perfect.
Going hard every day for my dogs. I'm a winner. What was it?
67. So,
So
we're
this
on
is 68.
68, dude.
Ouch. Those are my elbows.
That was wild popping, dude.
We also need to make a trailer for season 3.
Oh shoot. Do you? I don't even know if I should say heck no. Do you offer intense prayer?
Heck nah.
Approach someone with some very gentle, kind-hearted,
Loving prayer.
loving prayer.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Yeah, I wonder whose idea that was.
He's like, okay, let's advertise. We're gonna do some prayer, and then like, no,
I want it to be intense.
intense. It needs to be intense prayer.
Yeah.
This is in no way reflecting how the guy actually talked, but
That would be so funny.
intense.
Just like when they're like designing the billboard, it's like, it looks okay. Why don't you put the word intense right there?
Yeah, what can we do to make this sound more intense?
Like intense, intense prayer.
Hold my Bible.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, do that.
That's good.
Intense.
That's good. And they had like, I think there's like fire in the background too. Like,
Oh, it's more like a camping thing. They're like intense. You go get in the tent, and then they pray for
I don't
you.
know. But it was like
Intense.
it was like emoji fires, but they're like cardboard and they were like stickers.
Intense prayer.
Let me see if I can search this up.
That was a dumb joke.
Hey, look, I found it. Oh, maybe there was. Oh, there is fire.
Lifeline Bible. It's a church.
Yeah, intense prayer, intense scripture study.
I thought you said it was a bro's house.
That's his house.
Oh,
It's in the
so
front
he must be
yard.
like the pastor or something.
Yeah, come join us,
The Bible's on fire.
dude. Holy Ghost.
That's how intense it gets. They're just like, burn your Bible right now.
Lighting on fire, dude. When I got to the guy's house too, he was like sitting there in his car. His car's running. He's sitting like this. I'm like, nothing. I was like, I think this guy might be asleep. He told me to meet him there, so I knocked on the window, and he like woke up and saw me. Hey, here to fix your internet, dude. But
Maybe it's like name it, claim it. You know, like pray it, it'll happen. You know, like all that propaganda. But it's like, for that, we're gonna set your Bible on fire, and you have to intensely pray for the fire to go out. And if it doesn't, your faith's not strong enough.
and then the Holy Spirit ain't there.
Yeah.
Or it's like, you know, like the burning bush, man.
Ooh,
Where it burns, but it
so
ain't
it's gonna
burning.
speak to you because the
Ooh,
bush is tops.
yeah, yeah.
So if you light you light your Bible on fire, throw it in the bush, and then God will speak to you.
And that's
Sounds
heavy,
like
dude.
This sounds like a bad Hulu series, is what it sounds like.
The Christians who couldn't.
The Christians who couldn't.
Don't set your Bible on fire, guys.
No, don't.
Do you
Heck-
set your Bible on
Heck
fire?
no.
Heck no.
Heck
Don't do
no.
No, you're gonna keep that thing in good condition. Read up.
it. You set your Bible on fire, and you know God's gonna set your soul on fire. But you know,
In the bad way, not in the good way.
yeah, the bad way. That
Yeah.
would have been good. You set your heart on fire, He's gonna set your soul on fire.
That's right. Set a fire in my soul.
Speaking of which, bonfire tomorrow.
For real,
I need to get caught up. But
you do.
anyways, yeah, we are in Ecclesiastes.
Chapters 3, chapter 4.
Man, that's a
For
poetic.
sure.
Oh, sure.
It's like
Dang.
it's like you're trying to be gangster at like a job interview or something.
And then your
you
boss walks
decide,
in.
yeah. They're like, so did you pass the drug test? Yeah, bro, for sure.
For sure.
For
For sure.
sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Most.
You have to stop
definitely.
acting gangster to get the job.
Yeah. True story.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I told Rick. I walked in the feed store acting like a gangster.
You had to do a drug test at work at the feed store?
No.
I didn't think so. He said, good
No.
thing, too.
I don't know if that's like required or not. We don't do it though.
Oh, I don't. I've only had one job where I had to, and that's my current job.
If it
So.
is required, yes, I've done it.
Multiple times. I do drug tests all the time, every day.
Yes, all the time.
Dude, so I didn't know this. This is really off topic. I know we're about to end, but I was at Dollar General today,
Oh no.
and you know, you have like pregnancy tests and whatnot.
Mhm,
Literally, like right beside it, it says marijuana test to like see if like you're still like if you have it in your system or whatnot.
I bet the employees at Dollar General use them quite a bit.
Right? That
Probably.
Jake Osborne, dude.
Oh, that Dollar General. I was thinking the one in Mineola.
Oh no. But I actually I know someone that has taken a marijuana test. I'm like, where did you get that from? But I guess Dollar General. It says 99% accurate. Kind of curious.
Mhm.
See how high I am.
Yeah. See how high I get.
Yeah. How high are you?
How
High.
high can I get without it tested?
But anyways, this is all I got. Dude,
Yeah,
we were like
same.
almost right at an hour.
Oh well.
He said, I'm out of here. I'm done. This is the very beginning, guys, of season 3,
Better buckle
episode
up.
1, episode 68. Y'all get ready because it's gonna be Intense.
Intense. This is the
Intense
intense glow in the dark season.
Hey, let's go. All right, we're going to end it. Gonzalez
Galyean
out.